Hey everybody, welcome back. Chapter 5 is our next to last chapter. It's where the action really kicks in. We switch back to Gabriel, and, well, you'll see. Something for the ladies. That is a really big talisman. I don't know if I've pointed that out before. Just the sheer weight of wearing that thing around your neck all the time. It's clunky. Man, what did I do last night? Oh, yeah. I remember it like it was last night.
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her. Oh, she's a hoot, all right. Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine. But this ain't gonna need to rip them off. No, I'm really intrigued.
I love penis mutilation.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, party, you might say.
It was a voodoo cult gathering in the swamp.
A bit hairy, well, Gracie
Showed up and saved my life. Hello.
that time.
Mr. Knight, now you survive, we are the master race. Pardon me while I make out with this chick.
Beta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
Sign language.
I should leave you two kids alone. Oh, don't be silly.
Hey, Mr. Von Zell. Von Glauer, sorry. Gabriel does not need your pity sex. He can get any woman he wants. He is that awesome. I mean, he's not going to turn down your pity sex, because, low-hanging fruit and whatnot, but, he's doing this under protest, kind of.
Freezer, I can't just take your day. Why not? I didn't expect her tonight.
Oh, baby.
And for some reason, I don't find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention. Detta. Ta in sig en schlafzimmer.
Well, this is awkward. Feel like I'm intruding. So we'll just go have sex in your bed then. Thanks for the babe. Now who's living like a monk? I don't know, the whole thing seems a little out of character for the growth that we've seen Gabriel undergo, but it's been over a year since he's been with a woman, and he used to be the ultimate ladies' man, so I guess when a hot German babe is placed in your lap, literally, I guess I could see him succumbing. Although he looks very pleased with himself for somebody who succumbed. And now it's Von Glauer's turn. Oh yeah. Things are about to get steamy. That is a very light sleeper. I'm sorry, but if somebody lifted the Xbox controller he's carrying on his chest, that would wake me up. The original bromance. Oh, was somebody molesting me while I was asleep? Oh, well. I have some business to attend to. I will see you later at the club. One thing I'd like to take the time to address real quick. In the last video, I said they never make clear who the spirit guide is. Now, an argument could be made that the spirit guide is Ludwig II, since we see his face, since we see him trying to tell us, you know, where to go, what to do. But Mrs. Smith says she's been trying to reach his spirit, and all she gets is regret. So while I do believe that Ludwig II wants to help, or wants to guide, I'm going to stick with my theory that Malia Getty is the go-between. Because Ludwig's just busy being insane. Anyway, it's a bright and early morning here in Germany.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages.
She only wants to talk about white sausages, not all of her other meat. Just white
sausage. Yum.
Well, if you want it.
Can I have some of that Weisswurst?
6 Mark, bitte.
Hey, I understood that too. I mean, I didn't know what the number was, but still.
Dankeschön.
At least say bitte.
Bitte.
Hey! Look at that. He's lived in Germany for a year and he can say one word. Anyway, let's go check out the hunting club. I do love these fast forward buttons up here at the top. Oh, I miss the guy playing when the Saints come marching in. Oh, look, it's our favorite.
The men will be meeting here later today for the tip. I'm sure they won't wait for you, so you might want to be on time.
I'll be here. Sweet of you to worry, though.
He's just a dick.
I'm not in the mood to communicate with the dead today.
I can't really add to that. That was pretty well done. Do you remember how we ended our last chapter with Gabriel? Let's see what we picked up. There is nobody else in the room. I don't know why you have to act like some kind of super secret agent. Alright, this is going to be a waste of time, but let's do it anyway.
I recorded some of Von Zell's conversation last night. Unfortunately, it's in German.
It doesn't even give me the option of trying to listen to it. Oh, if only Gabriel had somebody on his side, somebody he could trust that spoke German. Somebody who would keep what Gabriel is learning confidential. But where would I find an intelligent German speaker who had a reason to keep Gabriel's business private? Maybe his lawyer knows somebody. I'll go ask him.
Ah, good morning, Gabriel. Another envelope came from Rittersberg. A request for me and a letter for you.
Oh, great. Gracie again. I wish she'd stop helping me by figuring out what's going on. It's so irritating. See what Grace has to say.
Gabriel, I've been busy on this case, and it's starting to pay off. Thought I'd fill
Excuse
you
me.
in. There's definitely something going on with Ludwig II. I'm pretty sure he was involved with a werewolf. In fact, he was probably turned into one himself. Anyway,
Oh, come on,
something
spoiler
happened to
alert,
him on his
Grace.
hunting trip, and afterwards he fits the profile in the lore book to a T. It's really fascinating. There's an American couple here, the Smiths. They're from Pennsylvania, if you can believe it. Mrs. Smith has been telling me all about your fortune, and she's sure you're tied in with Ludwig somehow. She also told me to warn you to beware the Black Wolf. Have you learned anything about that yet? So don't tell me where you're staying, as if I care. Really, we're supposed to be a team, Gabriel. I'm holding up my end. I've about done all I can down here, and if you want, I can join you there soon. Perhaps I'll see something I recognize from my research. I'm serious. Grace.
Christ, she's losing it. Ludwig II, a werewolf. Yeah, right.
Voodoo! You fell in love with a voodoo priestess possessed by her ancestor that tried to kill you, and when you stopped her, she fell into lava in the middle of the earth. This happened a year ago. Can we just accept that maybe there's werewolves? Please. I mean, for the love of God, man. Voodoo. Let me talk to you while you're sipping your coffee.
Have any luck with that missing person search?
Oh, of course, I forgot. Frau Hogel dropped off something this morning. Yes, there are 2 forest areas where missing persons incidents are concerned. The Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald and the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald. Frau Hogel checked both these areas back 10 years. Between 1960 and 1969, there were only 1 to 2 cases a year in the Bavarian National Forest area. Between 1970 and 1990, there were 10 to 12 cases each year. Oh. In 1991, it went up to 17, then went back down to 12 in 92 and 93. The Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald figures are similar.
Curious.
Does something ring a bell?
Werewolves.
If it does, I should be able to hear it loud and clear. I'm leaving this afternoon for the Bavarian National Forest.
What? We don't allow foreigners in our forests. Anyway, the real reason I came in here...
Can I bother you for another favor? I need something translated, and I need somebody I can trust to do it.
And you're asking me? You obviously don't know German lawyers.
It's funny because we're scumbags.
Harry, you're such a kidder.
No, really, I'm a weasel.
It is.
Wir müssen miteinander reden.
We should talk.
Nein,
No?
es ist meine Karriere, verdammt nochmal. Vielleicht sogar mehr, wenn...
His career is in danger even if the police...
Ich habe Ihnen doch gesagt, nicht darüber zu sprechen.
I told you not to speak of it.
It's nice that the tape pauses for him to translate.
Dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
The police must know that our wolves are not responsible. There are tests they can perform on the bodies.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund.
Sie sind damit besser dran.
So, your escaped wolves are not the killers. What's the problem?
Aber Herr Knight, kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Hat viele Fragen gestellt.
He says you've been asking a lot of questions.
Something about that German accent
About
makes
what?
it sinister.
Über die Wölfe.
About the wolves.
You've been asking questions, Mr. Knight.
Who are these men?
Just friends. I think there's more.
Then why'd you
Was ist
stop
los,
it?
von Eigner? Ich muss mit jemand anderem reden.
He doesn't want to talk, says he has someone else to speak to.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Do you know anything about Großberg's death?
Wieso sollte ich?
Why the hell should I?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
I gave you his name.
Und?
And?
Er fragt mich, wo ich Großberg kenne.
He says you asked him if he knew Großberg.
Was?
Yep, I know where it goes from there.
I think I know what happens next.
You know, it would be a great tragedy if the Ritalin were to die out. A great tragedy. I'm not just talking about for the sake of our fan, but
I know what I'm doing, Harry.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you need to impregnate women. You need to, how do you say, get freaky. Don't worry, Harry. Did that last night. Alright, so enough of me thinking I'm funny.
See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
I think it's time we got our police buddy involved. Remember the one who yells at us and hates us? Yes, down into the subway, so you can go to Prinzergentenplatz. I'm not sure how well the shot is framed up, but it's nice that up here in this corner, it gives you the English translation of everything. Because otherwise you'd be forced to learn German pretty quick to play this game.
The American P.I.
Criminal Commissar Leo. I couldn't just call you KKL, could I?
Sit down.
You silly you.
How about KKK?
So I've got this...
I could share that with Leva, but I'm not sure what it would buy me at the moment.
Okay. You don't want to share information with him?
What's the status on the case?
There's nothing new that I can share with you.
Is there anything new that you can't share with me?
Yeah, your charm and humor is going over real well.
Okay, let's try this. You haven't found the zoo wolves yet.
No.
Have you caught anything yet?
No.
Yeah, that's right. You better be ashamed.
Why am I not surprised?
Do you really have to antagonize him constantly?
Kind of a funny thing. I talked to Grossberg's assistant. It was a fluke, really. But she mentioned you guys took some of Grossberg's ledgers.
I told you to stay out of our business, Knight.
True, true. Why did you guys take ledgers if Grossberg was just a random victim?
As long as this case is open, I'm going by the book. That means a standard background check on the victim.
Find anything?
I don't think anyone's looked yet. They'll probably assign one of the younger men to do it. As you say, Grossberg was a random victim.
Did I say that? I don't suppose you'd let me take an eensy-weensy look at Grossberg's ledgers?
Just an eensy-weensy look.
Absolutely not.
An eensy-weensy one?
What if I could prove that Grossberg wasn't a random victim?
You're crazy.
Am I?
Look,
Yeah.
if you have information, I want to know what it is now.
What information? Look, 5 minutes with the ledgers. If Grossberg was a random victim, my looking won't matter. And if not, I may be able to help you out. You get nothing to lose either way.
I don't believe you know anything. No papers.
Oh, yeah?
If I can convince you I do know something new about this case, will you let me see Grossberg's ledgers?
I'm listening.
Good. Keep it up.
Okay, I don't need two different songs going on at the same time.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
Aber Herr Knight, kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro.
That's right, they mentioned me.
Worüber?
Über die Wölfe.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod? Wieso sollte ich? Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen. Und?
I don't know why I'm listening. It's not like I can understand it.
You would.
The ledgers first, please.
Starter, bringen Sie Großbergs Papiere herein. Danke, Starter. Das ist alles. I'm going out for some coffee. You'd better have something important to tell me when I get back, Knight, or you'll learn more about German law enforcement than you ever cared to know.
Finally, Gabriel looks a little scared. Oh, let's look around. Let's see. I can play with these pencils. I can make some phone calls without having to go to the back room of the castle. I can move stuff around on the map. Or I could just check the file. Secretly, even though I was just given permission. I do like that the music is a callback to the music from the first game in the police station. Wow, he really just destroyed police evidence.
Stand up! Kommen Sie her und nehmen Sie die Papiere weg.
You just had me drop those off, dick.
All right. Spill it.
Spill.
Hey, Dr. Klingman from the zoo?
Yes?
He belongs to a men's club, right? And the guy that was asking about Grossberg, well, he's in that club too. Ditto the third guy, the one with the personality of a pit bull.
Go on.
The guy that was asking about Grossberg, he was listed in one of Grossberg's address books. They knew each other. In the club, these fellas all patronize is only blocks from where Grossberg was killed. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Good work. We'll have the club investigated immediately. You'll have to leave that tape here.
Wait a minute.
I'm in that club.
I'm already in with these guys. You go in there with your SWAT troop and my stool pigeon days are over.
Sorry, but I'm in charge of this case, and now I have a lead. I can't depend on a civilian to do my job. What's the name of this club?
The Friendly Wanderer. It's near the university.
You said it was blocks from where he got killed.
I appreciate the information, but as of now, I want you to disappear. We'll handle everything.
Sure, I understand. Good luck, Lieber.
The tape?
Do you realize how mad he's going to be when he finds out you lied to him again? Or that you tore the page out of the ledger? Like, I don't see how this doesn't end in jail time for Gabriel. Anyway, new location was unlocked, so we're going to go there.
Hello, are you Mr. Dorn?
Yes. What do you want?
My name is Knight. I'm an associate for Grossberg's.
Grossberg? That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money. Now he's dead. Who's going to pay me, huh?
I'll be handling Grossberg's accounts. If you could just tell me what services you perform for him exactly, I can get you a check right away.
I don't talk to nobody about what I do. Pay me what I'm owed. Maybe you and I can do business together. Otherwise, I've had enough of Grossberg and his associates.
Oh. That didn't go well. I wonder how much money he's owed. Let's take a look at this page I tore out of police evidence. Wow. 14,000 marks, I think.
Exports, exotics. It'd be nice to know what all of this meant.
Any of you at home know how many American dollars 14,000 marks turns into? If so, do you think you could somehow tell me through this video, make it interactive? Anyway, there's only one place I think Gabriel can get a hold of that much money. Apart from, you know, the hidden room of a voodoo cult. I still love that he stole millions of dollars from the voodoo cult.
Gabriel, come in.
You know, if you want another blonde-haired beauty, go for the secretary, buddy. That's a good-looking woman. I need money.
Could you pull some cash for me from the Ritter account?
Sure. How much do you need?
14,000 marks.
Are you sure it's wise to carry so much?
I won't be carrying it long.
All right. Frau Hogel, gehen Sie zur Bank und holen Sie mir 14.000 Mark vom Ritterkonto ab. Ja, schönen Dank. Perhaps you'd like to make out a will while we wait.
How about if I just leave everything to you?
I wish you would leave everything to me.
Okay, that was creepy. Also, they got that money very quickly.
Thanks, darling.
Hey, mama. So is she a single, or...?
I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
I wonder who he's calling. He's probably ordering a hit on Gabriel to get that money. By the next video, I'll know how much 14,000 marks is, because I'm curious. Maybe Gabriel will tell me.
Easy come, easy go, I guess.
Nope, Gabriel's not going to tell me.
You again. Do you have the money Grossberg owed me?
Yes. But he can't say that, because what if I clicked on it and didn't? It's one of the beauties of these FMVs. Right here.
14,000 marks. In cash.
Let me check it. Comes in this lovely carrying case.
Come in. Please.
Is the inside of his house a green screen studio? No, it's just green.
Not good, huh? The smell. These stinking animals. No matter how much I spray them down, they smell.
Some creatures are like that, yes.
Be interested in hearing your business plan, Herr Knight.
You ever hear of Bain Capital? Let me tell you about my business plan. See, step 1, something. Step 2, something. Step 3, profit.
What kind of exotics did you get for Grossberg?
Anything. Cats he mostly got. Things that make good coats, you know. Things you can't get on the market. But for you, you pay cash up front. I get you anything.
Anything, really.
Can you get hippopotamuses?
Okay. Maybe not anything. But most things I can get. You need some cats soon, huh?
All I want's a hippopotamus
Gorilla.
now.
I can get gorilla.
Well, it's possible. I'll let you know.
I'd really like a hippopotamus. I mean, it's almost Christmas. I'm just saying. I could see me now on Christmas morning walking down the stairs.
Did Grossberg harvest the furs, or did you?
Me? I do it. Well, they cost 250 marks extra, and they do a good job. You get the skin all clean for that. Not the meat. You pay more for the meat.
Naturally.
But every few months, Grossberg, he wanted the whole thing live. I don't know what he did with those. I don't ask questions.
I think I know.
Werewolves.
Did you talk to Grossberg before he died?
Yeah, sure.
He said,
a few days ago. I called the bastard for my money. He told me about you, you know.
He did?
Yeah, sure. Said he had a new business partner. And that soon he would have much money and could pay me everything. I thought he was lying. Now you show up. It's good for me he was telling the truth.
Yeah. Hey, how did Grossberg's export go?
Okay. Usually I bring animals in, not sell them out. I worked hard to find someone to take those too.
Oh, where did the exports end up anyway?
Taiwan. A zoo, they said. But I don't believe it. A restaurant is what I think.
They're eating wolves.
Do they sell wolf meat at Taiwanese restaurants?
Why not? They sell tiger. Those people, they eat anything.
There were 2 wolves, right?
Yeah, sure. Male and female.
And now we know what happened to the missing zoo wolves.
Could I see where you kept the wolf?
Yeah, sure. Kept them both in the last cage on the right. The one against the wall.
Let's go take a look. We're just gonna poke around. Find some wolf hair, maybe. You know. Nothing big. I don't know why the music's getting all sinister. Let me just shove my hand in this cage. You see, it's clearly an empty cage. So I'm just going to examine the straw here. Well, look at that. He's sniffing it like he knows the scent of wolves. Some animals are getting pretty agitated. Really? That thing was hiding in this small cage? Really? The cages are big enough that I missed a freaking tiger? Here, buddy. Have some white sausage. You look like you would like my sausage, yeah? Yeah, I'm sure the animal guy who has nothing else to do while you're in his abode isn't watching you. So you can surreptitiously sneak this tiger a sausage. He's standing right over there. See, and now the tiger's hidden again. We're friends now, right? I gave you a sausage. Do you need a thorn pulled out of your paw or anything? Because I can do that too. Alright, we're done here. I think.
I'm not sure what else to say.
So you just walk out without saying goodbye? Kind of a jerk move, don't you think? Alright, I know I promised this episode was exciting and action-packed, and it is, and we're almost there. Because now it's time to go on this hunting trip, where we know for a fact they're going to try and kill Gabriel. Also, I went ahead and looked it up. 14,000 marks was around $9,000. So, still a pretty hefty sum to pull out of your bank.
Good. There you are. Ready to go? I suppose. I don't really have any stuff. Von Agnes said you had guns at the lodge? Oh, we'll fix you up. Never fear. Gentlemen, let's go. Henneman, Price. You two sleep in Price's room. Gabriel will take Henneman's for now. Herrgott Sacre.
You're making me sleep with a homosexual?
Your room is the last door on the left upstairs. Today, we relax. Tomorrow, we hunt.
Could we hunt werewolves?
Great. Can't wait.
Alright, so this is Gabriel's room in the hunting lodge. Luckily, the caption up there lets me know which room everybody's is.
Hey.
Friendly as ever. He is totally going to try and kill me today. Good, I wasn't sure which room I was supposed to go to. Okay, he's taking a bath. I should probably go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were busy.
Mach nicht, I'm always up for company.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So, amuse me, Herr Knight.
Guys, let me ask you something. How many times have you ever taken a bath and gone, you know, I wish some other guy would come in and talk to me while I'm taking this bath? It gets lonely.
Tell me about the club.
From what I hear, you've already grilled the others about it. Really, it's so tedious.
All right, we can talk about something else. Can I assume you're a fan of the club philosophy?
Well, look at me. I love to eat and I love to drink. I own a butchery and a brewery, which means I love people who love to eat and drink. If I could make it the national religion, I would.
I also like to talk to guys while I'm in the bath.
Do you know what type of animal we'll be hunting tomorrow?
Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, it's too bad we don't have something more interesting to hunt.
What do you mean?
Well, Grossberg's death's gonna make it difficult to get anything really challenging. Leopards, lions, things like that.
You enjoy sticking your neck out, don't you?
Do I?
Just a little.
If it were me, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of someone like Vonzel.
Dude, Vonzel already hates me.
Were you the club's main contact with Grossberg?
Yeah. Buying and selling exotic animals isn't exactly legal in Germany. The others didn't want to know.
does Baron von Zell have to do with Grossberg?
Nothing.
But he knew Grossberg. You asked him about Grossberg the other night at the club.
My, what big ears you have.
You gave von Zell Grossberg's name, why?
Because he asked me for it.
You're not very good at playing it cool.
Do you know why von Zell wanted Grossberg's name?
He did not share his reasons with me.
Well, you must have thought something.
I assumed that since von Zell was getting too big for his britches, and since he was no longer von Glauer's pet, that he had intentions of leaving and starting his own club.
And you didn't have a problem helping him go independent?
I would love to see him leave. And I'm not the only one.
He is kind of a jerk. A very angry jerk.
Would your cooperation in giving out Grossberg's name have anything to do with the money you owe von Zell?
How do you know about the money? You only been with the club a few days. Did the Baron say something?
What's a big secret? Von Zell is a banker, isn't it?
That's right, he is a banker, and I am a successful businessman.
There you go. And he offered to cut your debt in half for a small favor, I understand. It's not your fault Grossberg's dead.
You're not very good at this, Gabriel.
Have you heard of the Black Wolf?
No, I don't know this.
Are you sure?
Maybe there are black wolves here, maybe not. I have never seen them, I have only heard them.
What do you mean you heard them?
These wolves in the woods. I'm glad I never saw them. They make such sounds. It makes your hair stand on end.
Are you telling me you've heard wolves around here?
Yeah, of course. You should be sure you don't go out in the dark that night. These wolves, sometimes they sound very close by.
But Klingman told me wolves are extinct in Germany, except for maybe a few in the Alps. We're not close to the Alps, are we?
Yeah, the Herr Doctor is obviously mistaken. There are wolves in the woods. I've heard them myself, many times.
Still having a conversation with a dude in a bathtub.
I think you should excuse yourself now, Herr Knight. It's getting cold.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Close the door on the way out, please.
It's like he's going out of his way to piss off everybody in this club. Maybe there's a secret passage to the Schottenjäger dungeon in here. Well, that looks kinky. That's not what I clicked on. Thank you. Yeah, just shove that giant spool in your jacket. I know in adventure games the hero always has an absurd inventory capacity, but in an FMV, that's just funny. We saw Von Zell lock his bedroom door. So we're gonna go in the hard way.
More woods than you can shake a stick at.
Let's see.
That ledge runs along the entire face of the building. Too narrow to...
Sorry?
That ledge runs along the entire face of the building. Too narrow to walk on, though. Without help. I hate it when I come up with ideas like this.
Giant spool of rope. Hopefully nobody's going to come in this bedroom and wonder why I'm attached to a rope and climbing into Von Zell's bedroom. Solid Snake, this guy is not. Ho! Psych! How is that too narrow to walk across? You could skip across that. I mean, it would be dangerous, but still. Look at that. That is not too narrow to walk across. He's acting like this is the most death-defying thing ever. I've had a harder time hanging Christmas decorations for my parents' roof. And I didn't have a rope. You guys better get used to this, because breaking into bedrooms is a large feature in the third game. Now what are you going to do if this door is locked? Or the window, sorry. Then I will swing in, kick it open. And if Von Zell had come back into his bedroom and saw you out there, just... This is a really dumb strategy, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, there is no lie that could get you out of Von Zell catching you in this bedroom right now. And in order to catch you, all he'd have to do is walk into his bedroom, or the two guys next door go into theirs. We're not talking about something very complicated here. Nope, just some clothes. Haha. Something I can click on.
Same entry I saw at the Hunt Club.
Okay, but what is this over here?
If I'm not mistaken, Grossberg was trying to cash in on all the excitement around the missing zoo wolves. Von Zell must have been the new business partner Grossberg told Dorn about. Guess Von Zell didn't care much for the idea.
And there's why Grossberg was murdered.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had something different to say. Oh, right. Well... While we're here, I might as well take a bath.
Not even a ring in the tub. Not surprising for someone as anal as Von Zell.
That's right. Von Zell is anal. What is this?
Hello. Someone's been tromping around barefoot in the mud. Orange mud at that.
Orange mud. I think we found ourselves a werewolf. I don't like that music. Wait, that was the leaving the bathroom music? And we walk back across this oh-so-narrow ledge. Dude, where do you think I want you to go? I mean, there's only one thing I can do out here. Death-defying. I am on the edge of my seat. Will he make it? Or will he fall off and die? Which would bring this game to a very abrupt end. Man, oh man. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I'm skipping this. I'm kind of getting tired of watching him climb in and out of windows. There's only so many jokes I can make.
Hey, Henneman. Looks like we finally have a chance to talk.
Well, as long as my glass is full, you can ask me anything you like.
I've got a lot of stuff to ask you about.
Are you especially close to anyone at the club?
Oh, I drift on the fringes, Herr Knight. You, however, seem to have gone straight to the top.
Oh, I don't think so.
Don't be modest. Everyone can see you as a new golden boy. Why do you think Von Zell bothers to hate you?
Are you and Von Zell good friends?
No, I was never good enough for Von Zell. No, I get along better with those who do not think so much of themselves.
Von Agner? No.
Yeah, Von Agner's a good man. Dr. Klingman, too, I like. He comes by the Doneasel and drinks with me sometimes. Well, you could stop by sometime if you want. Yeah, I don't like drinking alone.
But I do like to drink.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
I like to drink a lot.
You and Klingman make an unlikely pair. What do you find to talk about?
Herr Doctor likes to discuss the club philosophy. He's very enthusiastic. That's what made him want to join in the first place.
You sponsored Klingman's membership.
Me? No. Von Zell.
Von Zell? He doesn't seem like the welcoming type.
Oh, that's what I thought, too. You know, when Von Zell brought Klingman in, I thought they must be very close. But the way Klingman asks questions, you'd think he hardly knew Von Zell. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, who can say why Von Zell does anything?
Is there any reason you don't want a room with Price?
No, you may not have noticed, but the man is a rotting swine.
And a
Why the Baron put up
homosexual.
with him, I will never know. I can tell you what he's doing right now up there in his room. He has shut himself in the bathroom. And he isn't taking a bath. I tell you, you can't turn your back on a man like that. No one is safe.
You're telling me he got to the hunting lodge, went to his room, and started jerking it? That's weird.
I thought Price was a hotshot lawyer.
Yeah, was 10 years ago. He's lucky he doesn't need the money now because he can't get work.
Why not?
He's too obvious with his nature, you know? Okay, so maybe other men are like this, thinking only what's between their legs. I see. He has no respect for normal human decency. He flaunts his perversion.
Isn't that what the club's about? Getting in touch with one's instincts, being primal?
Yeah, okay, so it is. That's a question for the Baron, not for me. I only say what I see about Price.
This is a nice hunting lodge. Do y'all come here often?
Oh, at least once a month altogether. Oh, we can come anytime we want by ourselves.
Do you have any other properties where y'all hunt?
Yeah, we have a lodge at Alfdorf, but we don't go there much. It is not so convenient as this one.
Alfdorf.
Mm-hmm.
Is the club in Alfdorf close to a forest too?
Not close. In. It's in the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald.
Of course it is.
I'm going to assume that's one of the forests with missing children. I really can't keep up with all these German names. With subtitles, I might have been able to.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Black Wolf? No.
So really just Von Glauer and Von Zell know what the Black Wolf is.
Thanks for the talk.
Yeah, auf Wiedersehen.
And as much as he writes off Gracie's warnings, Gabriel does actually ask everybody about the Black Wolf. Admittedly, I make him. Anyway, let's go talk to Herr Dr. Klingmann here. Oh. Let's see. It's going to be one of these two, right? Let's try this one. I got a 50-50 shot. Nope.
All settled there?
Uh-huh. Nice place.
Yes, it is. We should go for a walk. The woods are beautiful, and you could get your bearings before tomorrow's hunt.
Good idea.
And one of the many members of the club I've pissed off could try and kill me, Von Glauer. Thanks. I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
Come and see.
You notice there's a lot of birds inside of this lodge?
What do you want, Knight?
Just scoping things out.
Really? Look all you want at the great wonders of this room, then leave trying to rest.
See, you have not made very many friends, Gabriel. Hey, I found these tags you might find interesting. This really seems like a stupid idea, by the way. Tipping your hand.
Hildegun and Parcel. Nice names.
My God.
Don't worry. I'm not going to turn you in.
Please, Knight, it would mean my job.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't. Not if you tell me exactly what happened.
I'm afraid.
Of Von Zell.
It's his fault. I only followed his instructions.
Why did Von Zell want to kidnap those wolves?
He said he wanted to own a pair because he admired their nature as predators. He told me he would keep them in a private place, a safe place, to study.
How did you meet Von Zell in the first place? He came to one of my lectures about 3 months ago. He was very knowledgeable about wolves, very. He said he admired my work. I was impressed by his knowledge and his title. Then he told me about the club, about how exclusive it was, about their philosophy. It was like a dream come true for me.
It is seductive. So the wolves are your price of admission. How did you get the wolves out of the zoo?
I wish the birds weren't so loud.
And another man that I didn't know into the zoo through a delivery gate. The other man drugged the wolves with some meat. When they were asleep, he and Von Zell put 2 of them into the truck and drove off. I was afraid when the police came and investigated the next day, but they didn't find anything. I thought we had gotten away with it. Then the killings started.
The wolves aren't responsible. They were shipped to Taiwan. They never hurt anyone.
That is more of a relief than you could possibly imagine. But the wolves, are they safe?
I don't have that information. What do you think?
I think they ate them. Apparently in Taiwan they'll eat anything.
Guess that's all I need to know.
Please don't say anything to the police. I swear I have told you everything.
Yeah, I know. I won't tell your dirty little secrets. For safekeeping. You enjoy your nap, Doc?
Really, if you'd played that a little differently, you could have made Klingman a friend, an ally. Then you would have had, you know, 1 apart from Von Glauer. Let's see what's in here. I just like opening armoires. It's an adventure game, right? Take everything that isn't nailed down. That is a tiny little candle.
Nice closet.
I'm sure the closet appreciates your praise. I am so getting tired of that loop. Matches. Important for any adventure game. Let's just hope I don't have to light them on my zipper like in Leisure Suit Larry 6. Yes, Gabriel, that's how matches work. I'm glad you demonstrated to us that matches do work. It's like magic. Oh, right. Now, here we're getting dangerous. I mean, I know I've been making jokes about people trying to kill him, but as I recall, that can actually happen out here. So, you may see me save the game a couple of times, because we're now getting into the portion of the game where Gabriel can die.
Shears. These might come in handy.
Then pick them up. Yeah, those weren't synced up at all. Nice try, though. Won't let me take a nail.
Tools.
Fair enough. I like the descriptive nature of that. Tools. I didn't mean to go into the woods yet. If you go into the woods today, Nope, that's still the woods. Okay. Let's take a look at this then. Uh-oh.
There are traces of an orangish mud in the print. There are traces of an...
Are you guys getting a bad feeling? Because I am getting a bad feeling. Orange mud. Well, wherever Von Zell was going to, I think we found it. I'm going to save real quick. Again, with the current setup, I really can't see my keyboard that well. Also, I'm in Chapter 5, so I'm not sure why that says Chapter 6. So let's just call this 555. That seems good. The mighty Gabriel Knight, defeated by a bush. If only I had something to cut them with. Because the mighty Gabriel Knight cannot walk through a prickly bush. I totally believe this is a cave and not a green screen.
God damn.
Also, it wasn't a green screen. They used a blue screen when they were filming. I'm not even claustrophobic and this is worrying me. Atmosphere, creepy atmosphere, sinister music in a poorly lit cave. Sorry, am I ruining the spooky ambiance?
What's that smell?
That didn't even sound like the same actor. All of a sudden it's darker in here. Why are his eyes closed? Is he taking a nap? Again, I know I make fun of this constantly. That's just what I do. I love this game, and I really love this actor's portrayal of Gabriel Knight. It's a rich, compelling story. And sure, it's been a slow build-up to any real action. But I think it's been worth it. And the only reason it feels slow is because we readily accept the fact that they're werewolves, whereas Gabriel takes forever to believe in werewolves, despite the voodoo from the game before. So you have to go through the mystery of the wolves and trying to find the wolves and what happened to the wolves. Uh-oh. Oh god. It's Von Zell, he's a killer. He's an animal. Okay, that was Gabriel pretending to puke. Except nothing actually came out of his mouth. Hey, didn't we cut a hole through those bushes? I'm sorry. If I was Gabriel, I would have run directly back to the cabin. Alright, let me save again because it's a pretty straight shot here. Alright guys, the action is really going to ramp up now. Dude, you just saw Von Zell eating people. So let's casually walk up the stairs.
What is it? What's happened?
Happened? Nothing happened.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I saw Von Zell eating corpses.
Sweet Jesus. In the woods.
Show me.
Take a gun. Take a lot of guns.
Gabriel, where are you going?
In there.
Something must be done.
Wow, he explored that quick.
Did you see Von Zell?
Von Zell? No. I didn't see anybody. Only the bodies.
But he was in there before. Eating. Von Zell is a werewolf. It looks like he's been killing like this for a long time, using the woods for cover at this lodge and at your other lodge in Alfdorf. I think he stalks his victims to learn their habits, and then attacks them in secluded spots. He drags them back here to the cave to eat.
Well, Gabriel's finally on board with the werewolf theory.
The victims are reported missing since no bodies are ever found. Von Zell's careful not to let himself be seen in wolf form. One woman did see him, but no one believed her. Then something changed. I don't know why. Von Zell cooked up this plan to steal wolves from the zoo. Wolves that public mutilations could be blamed on. But he needed an inside man. So he seduced Klingman into wanting to join the club. Then used a lure of sponsorship to set up the kidnapping. But then he needed a way to get rid of the wolves. A way that guaranteed the wolves wouldn't be found by the police. He knew the club got exotic animals on the black market. He'd been doing it for years. Von Agner built up a massive debt to Von Zell. Von Zell offered to subtract part of it if Von Agner gave him the name of the exotic's contact. The contact was a man named Grossberg. Now, Grossberg was perfectly willing to get rid of the wolves for a fee. Grossberg got greedy. When he read of the wolf killings in the newspaper, he tried to blackmail Von Zell. That's when Von Zell killed him.
Good summary.
Von Zell was deeply disturbed, but this is incredible.
Yeah, but it's true. We have to call the police. I know the man in charge of the case.
No! The police would never believe us.
It's true, they probably wouldn't buy the whole werewolf
Nothing
thing.
in their mentality prepares them for something like this. Besides, I am responsible for Von Zell. I knew that philosophy was powerful, but I never realized that someone could take it to such a hideous conclusion. I helped create this. I must stop it. With your help, that is.
What are you proposing?
That you and I hunt him. Tonight.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know.
That's what you came to the club to do, isn't it?
You're the Schottenjäger, man.
Hunt down and kill Tony Huber's murderer.
How'd you know?
You're not the only one who can ask questions. It's all right. I'm glad you showed up.
You're the Schottenjäger. Hunt down the werewolf.
Now we must act. Meet me at the stable at midnight. Until then, it is great. The others could only slow us down.
You're gonna go hunting a werewolf at midnight.
That it is.
You don't want to maybe try to hunt him during the day when he might not be in wolf form? By the way, I like how quickly Gabriel...
The beast slouches towards the hand. Its prey to be undone.
Don't, you're creeping me out.
Am I? I have a tendency to do that to people.
I like how Gabriel quickly went to the werewolf theory, despite the
How are they close?
fact that he didn't see a wolf.
I feel like Lord fucking Byron.
Nonsense. You look better than he ever did.
I apologize for the swearing,
And you'll need that extra warmth tonight.
but I'm not going through hours of footage to bleep it. And I know there's another F word later on, and I apologize for that too.
Much in the States.
We are not taking the horses. It's too dangerous to ride at night.
But it's not too dangerous to hunt a werewolf at midnight.
I suppose you have a plan?
We need to corner him. The best place is the ravine.
I think I'd better run defense.
I'm sure you have your own methods. But if I were you, I would keep close.
Well, you've got the talisman, which is a defensive weapon, and you've got the dagger. You do realize that to use a dagger, you'd have to be way up in the werewolf's business. Alright, I'm going to try and do this sequence without dying. I may save... You know what, that's what I'll do. I'll save the game and let you guys see the werewolf kill me once.
Stay right behind me.
Then I'm going to try and take it out. Basically, your job in this sequence is to hunt down the werewolf. But if the wolf finds you near its lair, you will die. You're trying to get the werewolf to run to a very specific location. You can use the talisman to scare it.
I heard something.
And the wolf's trying to get you to a specific location. Its lair. So, it's a game of scaring it off in the right direction. And by the way, I don't know these woods very well, so that's why I'm going to save the game and hope for the best. But you're also on a time limit, because sooner or later that wolf's going to show up.
Friedrich!
Gabriel, you were told to stay close to the guy with the gun.
Vivek!
By the way, the thing up at the top says I'm still in Von Glauer's bedroom.
Vivek!
Now I'm in the woods. Yeah, you better have that thing out front and center. I don't know. I can't really see the keyboard. That'll do. Okay, I'm gonna wait here to die for you guys real quick, just so you can see Gabriel eat it. The howling is your warning that the wolf is close by.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Well, let's see if we can't find the wolf. Oh.
Yeah, it's a wolf.
Most believable attack by a wolf ever. That's it, there's your death sequence. Alright, now let's see if I can beat this for real. First thing, I want to have this talisman out and ready. And there's the wolf. I just love how menacing he looks with his talisman. God, I hope I'm doing this right. Because there's a good chance this thing is luring me back to its lair to kill me. And I don't remember where the lair is. And I don't remember where the ravine is that I'm supposed to take it. Hey, look, ravine! Oh, no, here we go again. He is fist fighting a werewolf, folks. Uh-oh. He's been bit. Anybody picking up on some hints here? I'm gonna try something I haven't tried before. The wolf very clearly wants me to kill Von Glauer. Really? Boy, Gabriel didn't have a firm plan in mind there, did he? Well, that was easy. No silver bullet, no fire, just one shot. We don't even know where he shot him. Werewolves are pushovers.
Guess my secret's out. I'm obviously not a hunter.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Shit sickens me.
You're less experienced than I thought. But not for long, I'm sure. Oh, it's the wound. We need to clean it.
Guess you got me.
Yep, Gabriel was bitten by a werewolf.
Wait a minute. I shot him.
In the side.
You made me shoot him. I'm okay. Oh, Christ. Thank God you made me shoot him.
Come on. We'll fix you up in the lodge. And I'll drive you back to Munich in the morning. I think you've done enough hunting for one trip.
See, he says, thank God you made me shoot him because he shot the one that turned him, right? So Gabriel should be fine because he shot the alpha, right? Also, they didn't pick up the talisman. Anyway, that's it for Chapter 5. I told you it would get exciting. Chapter 6 is up next, so we'll see you guys soon.